Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. In this episode, we delve into Warren Buffett's predictions for Appl and his cautionary stance on AI scams. We'll also explore Ford's $80 billion secret weapon and whether investors will take notice. Tesla is setting its sights on Europe with a self-driving push, while skepticism surrounds Appl's massive buyback. We'll discuss Buffett's praise for Japanese trading houses and Berkshire's American-oriented future. The FTC rattles the oil industry with an attack on high-profile execs, sparking deal concerns. In media news, Paramount enters formal negotiations with Apollo and Sony over acquisition, while Trump Media's accounting firm faces SEC charges over massive fraud. Stay tuned after the short ad break to learn more about these intriguing developments. In the first quarter of 2024, Berkshire Hathaway, led by Warren Buffett, has reduced its investment in Appl by more than 22%, bringing the value down to $135.4 billion. Despite this significant reduction, Buffett maintains his confidence in Appl. He predicts that it will likely be their largest common stock holding by the end of the year. Furthermore, he hinted at possible increases in taxes due to current fiscal policies and provided justification for selling some of their Appl shares.
In the first quarter, the growth of electric vehicle sales in the United States decelerated to 3.3%. Electric vehicles accounted for 7.2% of the total market, a slight decrease from last year's 7.6%. As a result, Ford has postponed the launch of its new electric pickup truck and a large electric SUV until 2027. Despite this, Ford Pro, which is Ford's commercial fleet solutions provider, experienced an increase in Q1 revenue by 36%, surpassing expectations with an EBIT margin close to 17%. According to Morgan Stanley, if considered separately from its parent company, Ford Pro could potentially be valued at $80 billion, twice as much as Ford's current enterprise value.
Warren Buffett, who is the chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, has voiced his worries regarding the possible misuse of artificial intelligence, or AI, for fraudulent activities. He compared this to a genie being released from its bottle. However, he also recognized the potential benefits that AI can bring. In other news, companies such as NVIDIA and Supermicro Computer have experienced substantial growth due to advancements in AI.
Elon Musk, the chief executive officer of Tesla, is advocating for the implementation of autonomous vehicles in Europe and the United Kingdom. He recently demonstrated this technology to safety officials from Europe. In addition, Tesla is striving to modify United Nations regulations pertaining to advanced driver assistance systems. This could potentially expand the scope of self-driving cars by 2025. Despite these advancements, it's important to note that current technology still necessitates supervision from drivers.
Apple's shares experienced a close to 6% increase after the company's most recent earnings report and an announcement of a $110 billion stock buyback. Yet, opinions among analysts are varied. They point out issues such as the absence of AI integration, unchanging growth in spite of dividends and buybacks, along with unclear future growth catalysts. Regardless of these concerns, Appl's substantial free cash flow coupled with its undervalued stocks make it an appealing investment opportunity for some.
Warren Buffett, who is the chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, has expressed his satisfaction with the company's 5% stake in the top 5 trading firms of Japan. Despite this, he has indicated that it is unlikely there will be further investments internationally. Instead, he emphasized a focus on ventures oriented towards America. He also brought up successful investments in BYD, a Chinese maker of electric vehicles, and Costco. These were recommended by Charlie Munger, an associate who has since passed away.
The acquisition of Pioneer Natural Resources by ExxonMobil, valued at $60 billion, has been successfully completed. However, the decision by the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, to prevent Scott Sheffield, Pioneer's former CEO, from becoming a part of Exxon's board has created waves in the oil industry. The FTC alleges that Sheffield was involved in collusion with OPEC and other U.S.-based oil companies to maintain low production levels and increase profits. This action is perceived as a component of a wider crackdown on the oil sector by the FTC ahead of the upcoming presidential election.
The board of Paramount Global has given the green light for discussions regarding a possible acquisition worth $26 billion by Apollo Global Management and Sony. Should this deal go through, Sony would emerge as the controlling shareholder, while Apollo would hold a minority stake. However, this transaction is subject to approval from National Amusements, which is Paramount's parent company.
The accounting firm for Trump Media and Technology Group, known as BF Borgers, is facing charges from the Securities and Exchange Commission. The SEC alleges that the firm committed massive fraud in relation to over 1,500 filings. According to the SEC, BF Borgers demonstrated systemic failures in adhering to Public Company Accounting Oversight Board standards during audits and reviews conducted between January 2021 and June 2023. As part of a settlement agreement, BF Borgers has agreed to pay a penalty of $12 million, while its owner, Benjamin Borgers, will pay a separate penalty of $2 million. And that's a wrap on today's The Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay savvy, keep investing in your knowledge, and we'll meet again tomorrow. Until then, farewell. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Farewell until tomorrow. Have a good one wherever you are. This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.